About to head out for my just regularly scheduled doctor's appointment for the baby, so come to the doctor with me.
Are you brushing the gears?
It's just that
Out of my doctor's appointment, gonna see if I can go to Starbucks. I don't know if I can. We'll see. And then I'm going home, and I'll update you when I get home. So see you in a minute. Went to Dunkin' instead. Got the goods. So I'm back from my doctor's appointment. It's basically been, I basically just missed my last doctor's appointment. So it's been 7 weeks since I've been seen by my, just regular OB appointment. So that's a little bit of a long time, but everything's okay. Everything looks good. Had to go over some blood test results from last week. Not great. There's some not great news in there. As you know, with my last video, I failed my glucose test, so I have to do the 3-hour one now. I do that on Wednesday. So I guess this video is just going to be go to the doctor with me this week / 30-week bump date. Sound good? So you went to the doctor with me today, sort of, like you saw the waiting room. I didn't know what else to get, and I've never been to this office before. They sent me down to their other location office because my doctor didn't have any availability, and since it's been 7 weeks since I've been seen, they just kind of squeezed me in wherever they could. So I actually went to a different location that I've never been to before, but they were super nice and everything, but I didn't know what to get, so you saw me sitting in the lobby and then you saw me leave. Sorry. But we do the 3-hour test on Wednesday, so the day after tomorrow, and I'll bring you along for that as well, and we'll put that in this video too. Now, the test results from last week. I failed my glucose test, as you know. My iron was low, so I have to supplement iron, which I'm not surprised at all. I'm already a tad on the anemic side whenever I'm not pregnant, so when I am pregnant I get just a little bit more anemic. They're not super concerned with it, it's just kind of low, so they're supplement where you can, but just try to eat more iron fulfilled foods. So gonna try to do that. Like I said, 30 weeks as of today. Today I turned 30 weeks pregnant. My belly, my fundal height, is measuring at 34 weeks. I told y'all I was huge. I know that I seemed huge and I felt huge and I felt a lot bigger than my last pregnancy, but for the most part I kind of just thought it was in my head, and some people were like, oh no, you're fine, you don't even look that pregnant, blah, whatever. Y'all are full of crap. I'm measuring 34 weeks. So she said that we're gonna wait to find out my glucose tests from Wednesday, the results from that, and we're probably gonna schedule a growth ultrasound. So just complete opposite from Alexander's pregnancy. They did not have any concerns whatsoever. I didn't fail any tests. Well, technically I failed the first glucose test and had to do the 3-hour one and then passed it. So we're no longer concerned about that. for like a second he was like, yeah, like we'll just kind of keep an eye on your measurements and everything. But the fundal height, like the belly height and everything, has always been like spot on. Like spot on. If I was 30 weeks, I was measuring 30 weeks, or 31 weeks. Like it was as like spot on as you could get. Like they only did, I think, 2 ultrasounds with my like my doctor only did like 2 ultrasounds with my last pregnancy, and both times he was measuring it like exactly almost to the day how far along I was. So there was like never any concern. My doctor last time said the goal is to have a 7-pound baby. Alexander was 7 pounds 1 ounce when he was born. Like how spot on could you get? So this is crazy for me. Either I'm having a huge baby, or I've just gained more weight, or just his position is different. It could be all of those or none of those, or who knows? I did say I was a little concerned about his position. I think that he's like sitting kind of sideways, which also could make me measure bigger. I don't think he's head down, and she said that he has plenty of time to flip. Don't worry about that, but I am gonna worry about that. So Alexander's pregnancy, he flipped head down around like 28 weeks or so and stayed there the whole time. He didn't really move or flip around a whole lot at all. Like he got into his position and stayed like that until he came out. This kid is not doing that at all. He flips and turns and moves and has such larger movements than Alexander ever did. So the midwife that I saw today basically said, she's like, it really could depend on the placenta as well, on where the placenta was located for your first pregnancy and then this pregnancy. That could have a lot to do with it, or this is just a bigger, more active kid. We'll see. So look forward to a growth ultrasound within the next couple of weeks. And hopefully I'm not having a giant. But I did say I think this kid's going to be bigger. I think height and weight, he's going to be bigger than Alexander. Not just like at birth, but like in life. I think he's going to be bigger than Alexander. I think Alexander is going to be the smaller of the two, even though he's the big brother. And we're a little nervous about that. We're a little nervous that the older one is going to be smaller and not like it so much as they're growing up, but that's way into the future, so we'll see what happens, down the road. But as of right now, I'm gonna have a huge baby. No, we're not. Maybe not. Who knows? I don't know. So I don't know, but we'll see. I guess we'll see what happens. I gotta eat healthier, and I'm really not that bad. I feel like I was way worse with Alexander. I had more soda, more sweets with him and everything, and this time around I feel like I've been not as bad, but I don't know. My body's just handling this one different, and that's fine. Just gotta make sure that baby stays healthy and I stay healthy. And she mentioned kick counts to me. This is the first time in either one of my pregnancies that anyone has mentioned kick counts to me. I've heard of kick counts. I know what kick counts are, but no one has ever told me to do kick counts. And when I told her that, she about had her head explode. She was like, what are they doing over there? Oh my God. So with Alexander's pregnancy, I was never told at all ever to do kick counts. She said with this one, I probably just haven't been told yet, because they typically you start doing them around 28 weeks. And like I said, it's been 7 weeks since I've been seen. So, and I'm 30 weeks now. So she's like, so right around now is like around when I would start doing them anyway. So it's okay. So she said every single night around the same time, every single night, just pick a time where you think that he's pretty active, and try to do it around the same time every single night from here to the end of your pregnancy. You have 1 hour to count 10 kicks or 10 movements from baby. If I do not get 10 within 1 hour, drink a glass of really, really, really ice cold water, wait another hour. If I still don't get 10, go to the emergency room. So she's like, especially if I do them around the same time every single night, I'm getting all those 10 kick counts, and then all of a sudden I don't. She's like, you need to get checked out. So, but we're getting to it. I still feel like I have forever to go, and I feel like it's gonna be here in a blink of an eye. I am not ready. I'm not prepared at all whatsoever for this baby to be here. But I'm excited. Like, I'm excited for him to be here, but I am not ready physically or mentally for him to be here. So I just hope that everything's okay. I'm sure everything's fine, but I just want him to be healthy and me to be healthy and everything to go smoothly. So gotta pass the glucose test, get a growth ultrasound, and hope that I'm not having a 10-pound baby. I gotta tell my doula. Like, oh my gosh, what a wild ride. So like I said, in this video later on, I will take you with me to do the glucose test, the 3-hour one. So I probably won't film anymore until then, unless something happens. But as of right now, I will see you for the glucose test. Running late as usual. I'm supposed to be there in 9 minutes and I'm just now leaving. Whoops. Well, let's go do a 3-hour glucose test. Okay, so 1 out of 4 blood draws done. So I go back in 1 hour to do it again. So I'll check in with you then. Until then, I'm just gonna be sitting in my car, maybe take a nap, just no eating or drinking anything. I'm not even allowed to have water. She said if I absolutely have to, just to get like the taste out of my mouth, I can like rinse with water, but just cannot swallow. So I'm not allowed to do anything. So I am allowed to sit in my car though, which is good because last time they did not let me. So I can sit in my car, go back in an hour, and then come back out and chill for another hour. So I will update you on the next hour. Blood draw number 2 is done. I'm so tired. I guess it's just a crash from that like sugary drink that you have to do. So I have about 45 minutes or so before I have to start walking back in there. I'm gonna see if I can get a quick nap in. So I'm now in the back of my car. I'm gonna try and take a nap before I have to go back in there and get blood draw number 3. So kind of halfway done, not really halfway done. The blood draws are halfway done. I did 2 out of 4, but time-wise, not quite there. So I'm gonna try to get a little bit of shut-eye in the back seat of my car while waiting to go back for blood draw number 3. Alright, update you later. 3rd blood draw done. Did not get to take a nap. Found out that my car is not a good car to take a nap in. Like, none of the seats like recline very far back, like at all. But I mean, no complaining because I love my car. I have a dream car, but like not a great nap car. But I'm just chilling, just resting. I got 45 minutes before walking back in there. And then I get to go and I get to have lunch and food and drink some water. And I'm so excited. So I'm going to be sitting here for the next 45 minutes thinking about what I want to eat. And I think I have an idea. I might get Chinese. Haven't fully decided yet. I'm starving. So whatever it is, I need to figure it out because I'm super hungry. But other than that, I'm good. I'm waking up a little bit. I'm not as groggy as I was about an hour ago. But I'll feel much better when I can eat and drink something. So I'll see you in 1 more hour. We're home. So it's actually a few hours later. My phone died right when I went in for my last blood draw. So my phone died, and so I put on the car charger, but the car charger sucks. So I'm being judged. Hi. I put on the car charger, went and got some lunch, and went to Walmart to pick up dinner real quick. Came back, and now I'm just hanging out with Alexander here, and I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. I wish I would have asked the sitter to stay a little longer so I could take a little like hour nap or something. I feel like I can barely keep my eyes open. I'm so tired. Today took so much out of me, but it's all good. Yeah, I look like a mess now, but whatever. We're just hanging out at home, trying to keep him from destroying everything. I guess I passed the glucose test. I think the same thing happened as it did with Alexander when I was pregnant with Alexander. I like technically passed it, but I still didn't do very well. So it's like, you didn't fail, but we're still not happy with the numbers. But I just got like a message on the app saying like, overall you passed. And I'm like, okay, so that's definitely what it seems. So I passed though, so that's fantastic. I'm so happy. I really thought I failed again because of the like results that I was getting back, but this is why I have conflicting feelings about people getting test results back so quickly. Like, because it looked like I failed. Like, it straight up looked like I failed, but my doctor said that I passed. So I guess just kind of like barely. But that's kind of it. For the rest of today, we're just going to hang out at home, cook dinner, go to bed. Maybe I can rest on the couch and he'll be a good boy and not destroy my entire house as he's pulling all the pillows off the couch. Oh well. But see, we're always a good boy. Always a good boy. Can you say, we'll see you later, guys? Say bye-bye. Bye. Bye. And blowing kisses. He's blowing kisses. He's the best. Yeah, so I'm just gonna be taking it easy the rest of the day. I passed my glucose test, so that's great. But I'm still measuring 4 weeks ahead, so hopefully they'll still do the growth scan in a couple weeks, but I guess we'll find out. I guess I'm done talking, so I'll see y'all later. Bye.